Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. So today is Sunday, and the date is the 24th of October 2021. Today we're going to talk about something very new. I want to ask you a question first. When you go to the forest, okay? And you look around you, what do you see?
Animals. I see birds. But I never forest.
Can you describe for me the environment?
What?
Can you describe for me the environment in the forest? What is there? The living and non-living things.
There are bears, there are wolves.
What about what about non-living things?
Non-living things like the things. Dead trees.
Okay,
TV.
dead trees. Okay, what about trees? Trees are a living thing. Okay, okay.
When they're dead, they're not a living thing. When they're dead, they're not a living thing.
So the forest, if you want to recognize a forest, when you see a picture, what do you see the first thing? And you see, oh, this is forest. Trees, excellent, excellent. What about a desert?
Sand. Non-living things.
Okay, okay. Full of sand. Yes, it's full of sand. What else?
Look flat. Eagles.
Okay, eagles. Huh.
Owl.
Okay. What else?
Camel.
How do you know that this is a desert?
Because the desert has animals. Maybe a rabbit. A camel.
Very good. Very good.
Camel.
Okay. What about polar bears? Where do polar bears live?
Ice. River.
Polar bears.
North Pole. The North Pole.
Yes? Okay. What about North Pole environment? It includes what?
Lots of fish.
Okay, what about the land? Can you describe the land for me?
Ice. It has snow. The land of the North Pole has snow.
Snow, very good. Snow, ice. What about the land? Is it flat?
No.
Can you describe for me the shape of the land? Is it high or low?
Low. High.
High. That's right. Does it look like a hill or mountain?
A hill. A mountain.
Okay, it has both. How about it has both? Do you think it has both?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you describe for me the land you live in? The land you live in. Does it have mountain?
No.
Does it have grass?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, what else?
It has a road. Trees.
Who lives in the mountain?
Some people. They doesn't have a home. They go wanted in the mountain.
Oh, Ahmed, tell me about animals. Who live in the mountain?
About animals.
Which animal lives in the mountain? What about you boys? Which?
We're not animals.
Of course.
Miss, you know.
Habibi, tell me and open your camera, please.
Okay. But Gert.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Yes, monkeys lives in the mountain. Very good, very good. What about sheeps? Where do they live?
In
Which
the
land?
grass. In the grass.
Exactly, they need a grassland. Why they need a grassland?
Because they eat it.
They eat it. Excellent, excellent. Bravo عليك. Okay, now a grassland. Does it look exactly like a mountain?
No.
They are different. How they are different?
Because the grassland doesn't have mountains. It only has trees and grass.
Okay, is it different in the environment or different in the land or different in the living things that they live in?
Living things. Land.
Okay, very good. The living things are different. Also, the land shape is different.
Yes.
Yes, today we are going to learn about land shapes. Land shapes can be very different. The land shape can be very different from one place to another. If you are in a mountain, the land would be very huge and big and full of rocks. But if you are in a grassland, it will be flat and full of grass. There's no rocks. This is how land can be very different.
Page 203.
Yes, it's page 203. Thank you, Habibi. Let's write it down. We're going to take from page 203 until 205.
You from that little number.
Sorry?
This little number, how I know? Because there's a single white.
Yeah, that's right. There's a little number over here. Very good. Shallah alaik. Okay, now.
Sorry. There.
Our,
That's why.
okay, do you think the whole earth is having one land shape? One land shape only? No, so many. They have so many different land shapes. Excellent, excellent. Okay, does all earth flat?
No.
No, of course. It has ups and downs. Exactly, exactly. Now, do you think the earth is full of layers or it's only one solid ball?
Full of layers.
Yes, why? What makes you say that, ya Salim?
Because we don't have only one boil at our country, at our community and our so we have to have more than one layer.
Okay, what about when you are at the beach and try to play with the sand? When you dig down deep, what do you find?
Water.
Yes,
Water.
sometimes water. Excellent, water. Okay.
That when Rasulna Muhammad and Rasulna yes, they dig for water and water got for them from Allah.
Yes, exactly. That's nice. Very good. Okay, baby. What about from where do they get to the gym?
Her girl, she dig down and they got موية زمزم.
Ah, yes, that's right. That's about Zamzam water. Okay, yeah, Salim. Now tell me, from where people do get the gems? If they want
the gems from the mountains, inside the mountains.
From caves, exactly. Yes, from caves.
Cave. They go inside the cave and they broke and
they break what? Yes, ya Ahmed. They break
the wall. They break the rock.
Excellent. So they dig in the rocks to find what? Gems. So, yes, that makes you think that in our earth, we have so many layers. Today, we are going to recognize the layers of earth.
Miss, do you know that I did a haircut?
ما شاء الله. نعيما يا سالم. نعيما يا ماما.
I did a haircut last week.
Okay, open with me to page 204.
I did a haircut. I did a haircut from 10 days.
I did. Let me see, Abdulillah.
No, from 10 days.
You can hear me if in the mic.
Yes, now I can hear
Miss,
you.
last Jum'ah I did this. Last Jum'ah.
نعيما يا ماما. Did you open?
After yesterday.
Hey, not Khamis, not last Jum'ah. No, I did it at the Jum'ah. يوم الجمعة. I did it at the...
English, not Arabic.
Okay, we're talking
Okay, Habibi, did you open your book?
Yes, because I don't know how to...
Hi, Salim, what do you see? What do you see?
I see a village.
A village?
A mountain. Right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, a mountain. I see mountains behind.
Okay, what about this one over here?
Rocket? And the land or you might see.
Okay, okay. You're trying to read. This is very good. I'm so happy. But first of all, let's start. What's this from the outside? What do you see from here?
I don't know what this.
Really?
This is a red thingy.
No, not the red. Over here on the left side, top left. What do you see?
This is the left side or this? I just know. I mean
this one over here. What is this?
Water.
Okay, and the whole thing is our
amount Earth.
Yes, this is our Earth. So this
Earth is behind it. The Earth is behind it.
The Earth layers. The Earth layers. The first layer is the Earth's surface. As you can see, the Earth's surface has what? The blue thing over here.
All that blue is water.
Excellent, water. What about the green area?
That's grass.
Only grass?
Also,
no. It can be what?
It can be also mountains. Houses.
It can be mountains, forests. It can be woods. What can it be? What else?
A house, a greenhouse.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So let's start from the outside and then get in down deep. So first of all, our Earth, the out layer is covered by the Earth's surface. It might have mountains, rivers, seas, beach, and so many things it can be.
Yes.
The next layer.
It could be me.
The crust. What do we call it? The next layer. The crust. Can you see here? This is the crust.
The crust.
This is the crust. Okay. The crust is the Earth's outer layer. This is the outer layer. It comes from the outside. It's made of what? Solid rocks. So the first layer over here, after the Earth's surface, we have the crust. When you are eating a breast, do you eat it from the outside? Can you find it very solid or soft?
Soft.
No, from the outside.
Solid.
Solid. So even the Earth crust is
I don't know about bread.
But why it's solid? Because it's made of rocks.
Rocks.
When I ask you what is the outer layer, you will tell me the name of the outer layer is the crust. The crust.
Crust.
And the crust is made of what, ya Salim?
It's made of rock.
Yes. What comes under the rock? When you go down.
Under the rock? Diamond.
No.
Diamond. Diamond in the mountains.
No. Let's see. Down.
Under
We
the
go
rock,
down.
under the rock is.
See, over here is number 1.
Yeah.
Under the rock soil.
There, under the rocks, you will find something called mantle. Okay?
Mantle.
Mantle.
Mantle ولا mantle?
Mantle. Mantle.
Mantle. Mantle.
Let's put a square under it. The mantle. Okay. The mantle is the layer under what? Under the crust. This mantle looks red. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's give you an information. Whenever you are going deep.
Miss, I do like U1 and 2. Where is the sun? Miss, this is the sun.
لا يا سالم, this is not the sun. And yes, ya Abdul Ilah, you can write down the layers like me. Yes. Ha habai. Listen to me. Whenever you go down deep, more and more, from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, the heat is going up more and more. So, the middle of the earth, the heat is super, super hot. If we started, no, ya Salim, super hot. If we started with a very hard rock in the mantle, the rock will start to melt. See? The second layer, the mantle, it is melted rock. You can find, not melted, sorry, you can find the soft rock and very hot. This is in number 2. After that, in number 3, can you see number 3? The color is brighter. If the color is brighter, I'm very sure that the heat is increasing. The outer core, we call it the outer core. The outer core is a liquid layer of earth, of metals, not only rocks. So you can find metals in the third layer. We call it the outer core. Why the outer core? Because we have an inner core too. Inner core is a ball of solid metals of Earth center. So, what is the deepest layer in Earth? We call it the inner core. What do we call it? The inner
core.
Okay. Over here, the inner core. Can you see the inner core in number 4? It has what? Solid metal and not rocks. Solid metal. After that, it has liquid metal. After that, soft rock. After that, solid rock.
Miss, they make rock from tin.
Okay, Salim. So the inner core started with metal.
Okay.
Solid metal and then liquid metal. After that, soft rocks and then solid rocks. Of course, up high, we need solid rocks. Why? So we can walk on Earth. We can move on Earth. If the rocks over here not solid, we cannot live at all. So, solid rocks in the crust. What comes after the crust? The mantle. Excellent, ya Abdul Ilah. The mantle has what? Soft or solid rocks?
Flat.
Soft. Excellent, soft and very hot. After the rocks comes the metal. Metal. In number 3, we have the outer core and the inner core. The outer core has the liquid metal, but the inner core has the solid metal. Is it clear for you now, until now?
Yes. It begins by soft rock, then got to hard rock, then begins to soft metal,
No.
strong.
The earth starts with the very solid rock. We call it the crust. Solid rock, and we call it the crust. What comes after the crust? The mantle. The mantle is, the layer below the crust. It's made of what? Soft rocks and very hot. Then it comes the outer core and the inner core. Outer core and the inner core is made of metal. So you have 2 crust and 2 metal. Okay? 2 rocks and 2 metal. The first 2 rocks, number 1 is the crust, is very hard. Number 2, the mantle is very soft. Okay? After that, the core, outer core, inner core. The outer core is liquid metal and the inner core is solid metal. Okay, between the mantle and the inner core, is it liquid or solid? Between the mantle and the inner core?
Liquid.
Excellent, Ya Abdul Aziz. Yes, it is liquid. Okay, boys. We can make earth layers by Play-Doh. If you have, I will give you a chance until next Sunday. Okay? I want you
What, Miss?
I will give you a chance until Sunday, next week.
For what?
I want you to make earth layer using a Play-Doh. How many layers do you need?
I do Play-Doh with the earth.
Yes. You need to make a small ball, yellow ball, for the inner core. And then you can take the orange color for the outer core. And then you can mix red with orange for the mantle. Finally, you take the mantle.
Miss, no, I will do.
No.
I will
It's
take.
in the weekly plan. It's written in the weekly plan, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Let me show you a video about the earth layers and how they can make a model. Sorry?
Project?
This is what?
Project?
This is what, Ya Abdulaziz?
Project?
Project. Oh, project. Yes, it is project. Okay, Habaib. I'm going to stop the recording today for now only. Okay? Going to close the recording for now. And then I'm going to show you a video about earth layers and how we can make a model about it. Okay? All right. Let's say bye-bye to recording.